That's pretty good. Heston Blumenthal was born in West London in 1966. His childhood fed many of his culinary fantasies, from having fish and chips at Norman's Place to ice cream at the Regent Snack Bar as a treat for being good on shopping trips. Breakfast and ice cream recur throughout his career and his recipes. The confluence of those I'm going to look at and cook today: egg and bacon ice cream. This recipe, like so many of Heston's, was born out of obsession and one of the first foods he investigated in depth at the Fat Duck restaurant. He wanted to find the perfect creamy mixture with bold flavours and yet not tasting too eggy. Not every ice cream recipe needs eggs, but egg is an emulsifier that suspends butterfat particles and creates richer, creamier ice cream that stores really well. Searching for the perfect ice cream, he began to experiment with all the variables, tweaking egg volume, the freezing time, the sugar content. In one test, Heston pushed the received wisdom that custard bases should not go above 85 degrees centigrade. His then pastry chef, Jockey Petrie, commented that the overheated result looked just like scrambled egg, and this was a eureka moment. It set Heston off in a certain direction, remembering how much he enjoyed egg and bacon as a treat growing up. After some refinement, the dish first appeared on the menu at the Fat Duck in 2000. There are two published versions of the recipe that I can find. The Uber recipe from the Fat Duck cookbook is unsurprisingly a complex and multi-layered affair with tea jellies and tomato compotes. But there's also a comparatively laid-back version in Heston at Home, which is what I've emulated here, with the ice cream served with an egg-soaked bread and candied bacon. Much more approachable and likely much more crowd-pleasing. I'm going to put my hand up here. The original recipe requires dry ice. I wasn't willing to stretch to this. I can't find it to get delivered to me for under 37 quid, but I've instead used my ice cream maker for the final step, and as it happens, it's a Heston branded ice cream machine, so it may not be exactly what he asked for, but at least it's his own endorsed model, right? So let's take a look at the method. The full description along with quantities are linked on the bigspud.co.uk website, link below. There's a QR code floating around here somewhere. I'm going to start with pan perdu. You may know this as French toast or just eggy bread. I'm using some brioche, a bun in this case, and pop it in a container to become more stale in the fridge. If you put bread in the fridge, it gets stale more quickly. And now for a few rashers of smoked bacon, which I'm going to bake in the oven. Meanwhile, I'm going to glaze another rasher with a mixture of sugar, salt and maple syrup to caramelise in the same oven to use as a decoration later. Once the bacon is crisped up, I'm going to leave it in a mixture of milk and milk powder to marinate for several hours in the fridge. After marinating, I blitz up some egg yolks and sugar together while the bacony milk simmers in a pan, and then combine them together. This will simmer until it hits 90 degrees C. You can see the mixture is quite thick, and already at this stage it has a very loose scrambled egg consistency. I'll strain off the bacon and save that for later. Have a quick taste, very interesting, and then finish it off in the ice cream machine. The bread is going to get soaked in an egg and full fat milk mix with a dash of vanilla. Once it's had a few minutes soaking, I'll fry it in ghee or clarified butter to toast it off, melt some sugar to make a caramel, and then toss the bread slices in the melted sugar to harden up. Ice cream gets decanted to a bowl, the caramelised bacon gets garnished, then the pan perdu on the side. So here we go with bacon and egg ice cream. I'm going to eat this now. I just plated it. I couldn't resist. So we've got this vibrant yellow custardy egg and bacon ice cream, a piece of candied bacon here, and this caramelised eggy bread, French toast, pan perdu, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. Let's get rid of the bacon just for a minute. That's pretty good. So yeah, it tastes eggy, it tastes scrambled eggy, and it sort of flakes apart the way scrambled egg would. I mean, at a glance, served right, I would definitely say it's scrambled egg. It is sweet, but it's got savoury. It's definitely got bacon flavour in it, no doubt about it. Let's have a piece of candied bacon. Not quite got the snap I was hoping for, but it's tasty all the same. Quick bit of bread. Sweet Jesus, that is good. There's bread, milk, vanilla, sugar, fried, so what's not to like? Oh, it's so good. A few steps, as usual, a few difficult steps, but it's exactly what it should be. It's a lot of fun, it's silly, it harks back to Heston's nostalgia, and my old obsession with breakfast. He's always doing breakfast dishes, and this is just, listen to that. As the exceptional food wishes would say, fork, in this case spoon, don't lie. Wonderful. Ah, that's really good. I do hope you give it a go. If you do, or if you've eaten this before, or made it before, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know if you've tried this before. It's absolutely fantastic. Available in the Heston Blumenthal at Home book. So there we have it, my take on Heston Blumenthal's egg and bacon ice cream. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please share it around to other people you know who might like it. You know, copy the link or hit the share button and send it to them on WhatsApp or whatever. It would really help me out if you could subscribe to the channel. That's a little button down there, usually in red. It says subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, just a little thing you can press to indicate that, hey, I like what this guy's doing and I want to see more of it, and YouTube will try and prioritize that in the things it shows you. Even better, you can ask to be notified when a new video is published. There's a little bell icon, hit that, press all, and that will then just send you a notification in your phone or computer saying, hey, new video available from Big Spud. If you could do all those things, that would make me tremendously happy. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.